Hey guys, welcome to Hercules. Today we're going to be continuing our Chronicles of Narnia series by C.S. Lewis. And today for the third book we're doing the Chronicles of Narnia, The Horse and His Boy. Yeah, so I'm not going to put sudden things so I don't spoil the book. I'm only going to say main things. This is not from the book, somebody did this to somebody, oh no, what happened? I'm only, going to say main things which happened and what, might tell you if you want to get this book or not. And I suggest this book for people who like adventure and fantasy. Fantasy goes for the entire series, adventure, not that much. And yeah, let's get started with this book review. So this book is on fantasy and adventure out of the 7 books. This is one of the 3 books which have the adventure category in them. And yeah, let's go to the first thing. So the book starts when a boy named Shasta, this boy on the cover holding the white horse, and he's enslaved by a fisherman named Arish. So one day, the great Tarkon, the ruler, I just wanted to show you one picture. So this is the great Tarkon right here on his horse, called Quinn, and this is Arish, the fisherman, and this is Shasta, the slave. So then the great Tarkon wants to buy Shasta. If you don't know, people were sold in those times. And he accepts it. So while the Tarkon is talking to Arish just to pass time, Shasta and Gwyn are left in the stables. And then he's like, I wish you could talk. And then Gwyn kicks him and says, I can talk. And then he's like, I never seen a talking horse. And he's like, because I came from Narnia. The Tarkon stole me from there and kept me here. And he said, and Gwyn said, oh, I've got a good idea. Do you want to run away from this fisherman and the Tarkon and go to Narnia with me? And then Shasta said, I'll think about it. He was thinking about the advantages and disadvantages. Would the Tarkon be good and let me battle with him? Or would he be bad and make me work on the fields and give me harsh punishments? So he made up his mind and said, at the end of the day, I will be a slave. I want to be free. So he agreed with Gwyn and let's go. And they said, let's go to Narnia. So then on the way there, they go to the Tarkon's palace, and they meet this girl called Aravis. And they ask Aravis a few questions why she's out. And Aravis is the Tarkon's daughter, the princess, basically. And they ask her, why you're out of the palace? Aren't you supposed to stay in the palace? And she's like, I want to escape a parents' arranged marriage. And then Shasta complains. And Shasta says, aren't you too young for marriage? And then Gwyn explains that children of their age are supposed to marry according to the Tarkon family rule. And then Shasta just agreed. And then on her horse, Bree, which somehow talked to Gwyn only, because they both were from Narnia, they decided to both go to Narnia there. Okay, so from here on for a few things, these are unexpected facts, so not to spoil the book, I would not tell you these facts. So Shasta, after getting badly wounded on his trip to Narnia, they've made it now. Shasta, after getting badly wounded, was mistaken for. If you watched my last book review, you're gonna know these people: High Queen Lucy, High King Peter, Low King Edmund, and Low Queen Susan. So they meet him, and They've gave birth to a child already, because time goes pretty quick in Narnia. And Shasta, after getting badly wounded, is mistaken for their son. And King Edmund was just talking, and remember that fawn in the last book, for people who watched that book review or read that book? Yeah, that fawn, Mr. Thomas, returns in this book, and he's just like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And he asks for Shasta, and then he's like, "Don't know, I don't really get things for Christmas." And then he's like, "What?" And then Shasta said, "Let me tell you a secret." And he told him his secret on how he was a runaway boy and how he got here. So he explained to everybody. And then he was like, "You look so much like our son," they tried to explain. And then this one's like a hidden fact, so to prevent spoiling, I'm not going to tell you it. So then they were going out to a war. Shasta and the actual son were going out for a war against the Tarkon's army because of this unexpected fact. And then, yeah, they defeated the Tarkon's army and they captured the general. So back when they went back to their palace in Narnia, they decided what to do to him. And then the young prince was like, "Daddy, can I box him?" And then he's like, "No, I might box you if you continue this." And then they decided to turn him into a donkey. And he's like, "Any other animal, not a donkey, please." But it turned into a donkey going ee-aw and all, and like that. So they put him back, and people thought he was a donkey, so an actual donkey. So he put him into a circus. And then when he turned into a real man, into the general, they were like, "OMG, this is a real donkey which can't turn into things." And then he became king because he was also the prince. And his title was Rabadash the Peaceful. And but people did not like how he did not try conquering Narnia, so they said Rabadash the villain. And then nowadays, if you're in the Tarkon's territory and you do something fairly awkward, just like Rabadash in school, they would call you the second Rabadash. That's how bad his name was. And yeah, this is off the facts which you might off the facts that are in The Horse and His Boy and from the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. So please stay tuned in for more book reviews. My next book review is going to be on the 4th book called Prince Caspian. So yeah, I don't want to spoil any more facts. In the next book, I might be giving one spoil because that's the only way you're going to understand the book. And yeah, that was the 3rd book of the Chronicles of Narnia. This was, so I hope you enjoyed it, and bye.